Jeremiah, he wanted to see the Israelites be destroyed, man. He got to the point where he didn't even want to teach them. But he said the word was in his heart like a burning fire. So he had to go out there and do what he had to do. But he got to the point where he hated his own people. And that's how we feel. Talking about some Jah Rastafari. Let me see Jah Rastafari come and deliver you Israelites when that time comes. When all hell breaks loose, let me see if Jah Rastafari is going to come and deliver.
This is
and you know why they're in there? Now the brother just checked out the live stream and he said there's a whole lot of roaches up in there, right? Now you know why the roaches up in there, man? Because they know they can't come out here like we come out here.
You can't do what we do.
They're gonna talk shit.
So you sit at home and be miserable behind your computer, and you're miserable.
You should be out there on the highways and byways.
Why ain't you
Law
out there?
is dealing with you.
You
know?
You punk ass bitch. You punk ass bitches. Why ain't you out here?
Give me the score scripture too. Second Peter 2.
Oh yeah. You're a bunch of bitches. That's why you sit behind your cheap ass computer. Your cheap ass computer that you probably lifted from your mother. And you talking your shit. Yeah, go ahead.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers.
That's you. That's you. So we already know it, man. We already know it.
Well, the method demon.
Yep.
The method demon.
That's it.
Most high.
And that's why a lot of you guys are afraid to come out here. You're afraid of stuff like that. Oh my God, they're looking at us as we're stupid, like we're stupid or something. We don't give a shit how these people look at us. The majority of them are going to die anyway, man. When Yahushua comes back. Go ahead, brother.
It says,
there's going to be a lot of death, man. There's going to be a lot of death when Yahushua comes back. The one you call Christ.
Start the first verse. 2 Peter 3 and 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
Yeah, by way of remembrance. Because we knew this in the past, and that proves reincarnation. Because we were back there in the past, we got this, we lost it, now we're getting it back. Boom, reincarnation.
Yeah. And a lot of times too, these things are written so that when these things happen, you know why they happen. You know? It says that you may be mindful of the words which are spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandments of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers.
You ignoramuses behind the computer talking your shit, you prove that we're in the last days.
And you're not apostle.
And you're not apostle.
You're not teacher.
So we're in the last days. You're scoffers. And you live in proof that we're in the last days. You're doing what you do. Keep doing what you do, man. Keep up the bad work and we're gonna keep up the good work. How about that? All right?
Walking after their own lust and saying,
they're walking after their own lust, typing their own shit. You know? Which their main lust is to try to destroy Great Millstone. You cannot destroy Great Millstone, man. The spirit of Yahushua is within Great Millstone. We are the spirit of Yahushua. We are the ambassadors of Yahushua. As it is written, the ambassadors of Christ. We don't say Christ. His name is Yahushua. We are his ambassadors. Right?
And saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Yeah, basically they don't believe.
Yeah.
That's why they talk their shit, because you don't believe.
For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, go on.
For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. And pretty much, that's the reason why these things are written, because although they're written and we're telling you about them, you're still not going to take heed to it. You know, but it's written here as a witness against you. And us coming out here is also a witness against you.
Yeah, so that you don't have no cloak for your sin.
That's it.
Like Yahushua said, you don't have no excuse. When you look up that word cloak, it means excuse. All right? All these people that have seen us out here, they ain't got no excuse. All right? When the time comes, when judgment comes, they ain't got no excuse. All right?
This is
That's another reason why we out here. Why ain't you out here, you scoffers and scorners? Because you can't do what we do, man. That's what. Go ahead.
Hebrews 12:1. Wherefore, seeing we are also, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses.
Like the prophets, they were witnesses, and they wrote down what they witnessed. Go ahead.
Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us,
Go on.
and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see this truth what we're teaching, it is a race, but it's a race of endurance. It's like a long distance race, a marathon race. You know, it's not like a sprint. You know, like you got the 100-yard dash. That's not what type of race this is. This is a long distance race. So if you're running a marathon, you don't run a marathon full speed, because what's going to happen is after a couple of miles or after a mile or so, you're going to burn out.
As a matter of fact, they're getting ready to run the marathon tomorrow. Right? So there's an example right there. 26-mile marathon. Now you don't run 26 miles in a wind sprint, all right? You run it, you pace yourself, you run it, because it's 26 miles. And that's a lot of miles. And it's the same thing in this truth. You got to pace yourself. A lot of you guys came in and you were running top speed. What happened? You burnt out.
Yeah, because you really don't understand what this is all about. You know, you think it's about getting accolades, getting points, you know, getting people to recognize you, to see how deep you are and all that. That's not what this truth is about, man.
Running top speed.
Yeah.
You're going to burn out, man.
We had a lot of guys that came in like that. We had a lot of examples like that. They came in, they were running, boy, they were running
Top speed.
they had everybody was back there, and they were like 3 or 4 or 5 blocks away.
They gloated in it.
Yeah. You know, beating down brothers, you know, verbally berating brothers because brothers wasn't on their level like that.
That's right.
You know, and what happened? They burned out. You know, that's why we tell you brothers that look, you know, you got to study. You know, you got to do your lessons and all that. You know, but every man has the proper gift of Yahweh Shai. You know, and whatever the Lord gave you, do something. You know, do something with it. You know, if the Lord didn't give you 100-fold, if He only gave you 60-fold, then do the 60-fold. If He gave you 30-fold, do the 30-fold. You know, show something. You got to show something. You got to do something. You can't just take the knowledge and go sit in a corner. The Lord talked about the man that He gave the money to, and He put it in a napkin.
Yeah, you hit the talent.
You can't put the money in a napkin. You got to take the money and spend it.
That's why a lot of you guys who became scoffers and scorners, that's what you did. You rejected the word and you took the talent and you hid it.
Yeah.
All right? And the Lord is going to deal with you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith.
Yeah, it's all about Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Right? It's all about Yahweh Shai. As a matter of fact, the prophets, when they prophesied, the main object of prophecy was Yahweh Shai.
It says,
So he was in the Old Testament as well as the New Testament. He was the main object, he still is, the main object of prophecy. What is that? Revelation is for the spirit of testimony, is the testimony of Yahweh Shai. He's the spirit of prophecy. Roughly paraphrase.
Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy brethren, I am of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is in the Old Testament as well as the New Testament. All right? Because the prophets, every last one of them, they testified of Yahweh Shai, the one the world calls Jesus Christ, which is the so-called black man, according to the Bible. Go ahead, bro.
Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
The testimony of Yahweh Shai, go on,
is the spirit of prophecy.
That's the heart of prophecy. Because we're prophesying that Yahweh Shai is going to come back and destroy the system, destroy this place, and set up his kingdom on the planet Earth. And we're prophesying that boldly out on the street for everybody to hear, man. As it is written, Isaiah 34:1, come ye nations to hear, and all ye people hearken. You know? Because when Yahweh Shai comes back, everybody's going to see him. Revelation, the 1st chapter. Behold, he come with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Also, they that pierced him. Again, that proves reincarnation. They that pierced him. Right? Go ahead.
It says back in Hebrews 12 and 2, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
Right.
Because the scriptures are written for our comfort. So when you're going through certain things and you read it in the scripture, see, some guys come into this thing just to learn the breakdowns so they can seem deep. But the key ingredients and the basics of the scriptures, they totally cast out because they just want to seem to be deep. That's why they want to get the breakdowns in the book of Daniel, the book of Revelation, the book of Genesis, and the book of Ezekiel, so they can look deep to the people. And the crux of the truth, you know, the nooks and crannies of the truth, the real nuts and bolts and the basics of the scriptures, they throw out. You know, because the scriptures tell you that when you come into this knowledge, you're gonna suffer. It says,
I got a precept, a quick precept. The book of John 16 and 33, it says, these things I have spoken unto you, this is the Lord speaking, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world.
yeah, so see, that's written for what? For our learning.
For our learning.
For our comfort. You know, so when you go through certain things, boom, you got the Lord Yahushua as an example. The apostles, the prophets, the great men of the Lord.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, that's why it says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
Because he suffered too. Hell, his main suffering was on the cross.
Right.
You can imagine the suffering that he endured at that cross. Right? That was no picnic. Okay? And he did that for the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect.
He did that for all mankind.
Is that according to the Bible?
Nobody takes my life. I lay it down
Is that according
willingly.
to the Bible? Can you
Yes,
put that
it
in the
is.
Bible?
Just cut him up. Cut him up. Butcher that.
Give me the book of what is that? Matthew
Go
10
forth
and 5
and preach the
6.
gospel into all the world.
Why did he
is
say
that?
that?
Because Israel
What's
was
the Greek
scattered
word?
in all the world.
What's the Greek word for world?
Hold on.
No, cosmos.
What?
John 3:16.
The Greek and the
God,
Ju-
listen, John 3:16.
For God so loved the world.
What's the Greek word there? What's the original
what's the
word?
Greek word there?
Cosmos. What does cosmos mean?
Cosmos is universe.
No, it does
No,
not
it
mean
means
that.
For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever shall believeth on him shall never ever perish but have whosoever, not the Jews, not the Gentiles, whosoever.
James
What are you
1
preaching
James
anyway?
1 and 1.
Be quiet, man. So
Yeah,
you
be
hear the
quiet.
scripture. Go ahead.
James 1 and 1. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushua, to the 12 tribes.
No, to everybody.
To the 12 tribes.
Everyone.
To the 12 tribes,
12 tribes of what?
which are
12 tribes of Israel.
There you go.
which are
Look at
scattered
To the 12 tribes.
Right, they are scattered
To
abroad.
the
That's
12
true.
tribes. Go on.
which are scattered abroad.
Where
Greetings.
are they?
Where they
are
scattered at?
Where are they? Where are they? What do they look like? What do they look like?
Look like me.
No, see?
Matthew 10,
There
5,
you
and
go.
6.
There
Man,
you
get out of
go.
here.
There
That
you
white,
go.
see that white supremacy shit don't work.
What's my representative? I'm Jewish.
You
you're
Jewish?
not Jewish.
Oh, Revelation 2
No,
and
you're
9.
right.
You're
You're
not a
not.
Jew.
Messiah- I know
You're not
Messianic
a- you're not a
Jew.
Jew.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
are Jewish.
All right.
You wish to be a Jew, but you
Hey,
can't.
you're not a Jew.
Yeah, you are Jewish.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
real
Revelation 2 and 9.
This is the book
You're
of.
the real Jew.
Real Jew,
Not
baby.
you.
That's right.
That's why you ever heard of my man? What's his name?
Oh, you belong
He-
to that
hold
black
on.
militant.
What's my man's
Afro-
name?
Why'd you call us black?
movement,
Wait,
right?
no. How'd you
What's
put
the
black
point?
on it, man? Why'd you put
because
black on it?
Ezra
An
Poe.
Afrocentrist
Am I
You ever heard
Do
of
I look
Ezra
black
Poe?
to you?
You believe you're
Do
the
I
lost
look
tribe of
look
Israel.
black to you? Do I look black to you?
You could be.
Does he look black to you?
He does.
No, he does
not
not.
black,
He's
you're
brown.
brown,
You even
man.
know colors, man.
You don't know
No,
your
and
color,
you're not
man.
white.
Bible says God is
You
no
are not
res-
white. You're red.
I could care less what
Hit
I
him with
am.
the scriptures,
Bible
man.
says
Go ahead.
Revelation
Revelation 2 and
1
9.
9.
he's no respecter of
I
persons.
know that works.
He said there's
And
a
tribulation.
You respect the elect.
Gentiles.
You respect the elect.
That's good.
Go ahead.
That's good. He quoted that. He's no respecter of person. Jeremiah 49. That means he jacked us up. Now he's gonna jack your ass up.
Jacking me, I'll be jacking you up.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And I agree with you for the first time.
Good.
I agree with you. I am being jacked up.
Why did he say, whosoever shall believe?
Whosoever among Israel.
Whosoever,
Whosoever
anybody.
among-
No, you can't give me
see,
that.
No. Acts 1 and 6. Acts 1 and 6.
Why did the Apostle
Acts 1 and
Paul
6.
say he's the
Acts
apostle
1 and
to the
6.
Gentiles?
Acts 1
Because
and
those
6.
Gentiles
You
were
got to read
Israelites.
on.
Hold up, Bob.
Why
Hold
did
up.
the Apostle
First,
Paul
I'm going
say
to give you the
he's
answer. I'm going to give you the answer. 1 Corinthians 1 and 2.
Read me 1 Corinthians 1 and 2. I don't have my Bible with me. I'm at a loss. I don't have my Bible with me.
Well, you should have came prepared, man.
1 Corinthians 1 and 2.
You were not prepared.
You pick and choose the scriptures you believe, but you
The
don't.
Bible says that.
He got a vocab balloon demon on it. Tell him what I say.
Isaiah 20. You don't know how to read the Bible. Isaiah
Listen, I've been
28:9.
reading for 35 years.
And you
don't understand
it. You read it with understanding.
And you've been lost for 38
Furthermore,
years.
why are you shaving? Why are you shaving? Isn't that against the Bible?
No.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing in there.
Leviticus,
Get him with the script.
Leviticus
Just read it.
19 and
We are not
27.
under
Leviticus 19
Paul
and
said
27.
he has
You're shaving,
God
my
has
man.
delivered us
What
from
kind
the
of
curse
Jew
of
are
the
you?
law.
Okay,
What
so
kind
you
of
know
Jew
what,
are
do
you?
you eat pork?
You were
Hold
shaving.
up. Do you eat pork? Do you eat pork?
What's this?
Do you eat pork? Do you eat pork? It's
That's a
half a
beer. It's
beer.
called a beer.
Do you eat
We're not
pork?
under the Levitical law
Do you eat
anymore.
pork? Do you eat
Romans
pork?
3
We're
and
not
31.
under it.
But I'm not even asking you that. I said, do you eat
you
pork?
remember when
Do you
we-
eat pork?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can you wear a dress?
No.
Why not?
Because God forbids it back in the book of Deuteronomy.
Oh, hey, you're just kind of ripping it.
This
guy's a jerk.
But he never said,
Oh man, just shut up, man.
Look,
Get out of here.
Leviticus
You're
19 and
a
27.
guppy swimming among
Shut up.
sharks, man. You're a guppy. I ain't gonna shut up, man. I ain't gonna shut up. You're a goldfish
Remember that?
swimming among sharks, man.
Really?
You better find your own goddamn water.
Look, listen. You shaving. You
No,
shaving.
let him talk
Leviticus
because he's gonna put
19
his
and
foot in
27.
his mouth.
do you remember the vision Peter had, the sheep coming down from heaven?
Yeah, but you don't
He
understand
said,
it. You don't
"Arise,
understand
Peter,
it.
kill and
You-
eat." And the Lord Peter
Did he
said,
do it? Did he do it? Did
no,
he do
but
it?
remember God said,
So what did it
but
mean?
God has cleansed, but no man no longer
Okay,
taught.
who did he cleanse?
You're
Who did he
delivered
cleanse?
from that.
Who did he cleanse? Who did he cleanse?
God said that everything he created was good.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 28. Hold up, man. Be quiet.
Well, let him read it. Let him read it.
Acts 10 and 28. And he said unto them, you know not, you know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company.
Tell me about the vision Peter
Be
had.
quiet. This is
No, I'm done reading.
this division that Peter had.
I'm going to read it to you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Acts 10 and 28. And he said unto them, you know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation.
Right, keep
But
reading. Keep reading.
God hath shown me that I should not call any man common or unclean.
That's
That
true.
vision that Peter
you're
had
famous,
represented
You know
the
you're
people
famous.
that he was going to, Paul and Peter were going to go
He
to that
just
were
said-
unclean.
he
And the
just
Lord
said that.
cleansed
You're
them.
famous, man.
He cleansed them with
He
cleansed them with his
Remember
word.
he said
John
that,
17
God-
and 3. John 17 and 3. He cleansed them with his word. Let's read that. John 17 and 3.
Why then we listen?
Hold on,
Just
hold
be
on,
quiet.
man.
You don't
Hold
know the
on,
Bible,
Let me
man.
read
Just
scripture.
shut the hell up.
I want to hear you. I want to hear the
Go back
scripture.
to the book of
I want to
Genesis.
hear the scripture. Go ahead. John 17 and 3.
You don't know the Bible.
John 17 and 3.
John 15 and 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 15 and 3.
Acts
Go ahead.
15 and 3. I'm sorry, John 15 and 3.
Go ahead.
Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken.
Now the question is, who was the word given to?
In the beginning was the Word. The Word is
Psalm
Jesus.
147, 19 and 20.
Who is
Psalm
the Word?
147, 19
Who is
and
the
20.
Logos? The Logos. Who is the
Like
Word?
I said, I want to hear the scriptures. I don't
Who's
want to
the
hear
Word? The Logos.
you. I'm showing who the word was given to.
The Lord. Who's so-called Jesus.
Logos is just
What does
Greek
John
word.
1:1 say?
He was the Word. In the
He was the
beginning,
Word.
he was the Word. Of course.
In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God.
Okay,
who was
And
the
the
Word
Word
given
was
to?
God.
Good,
All
good.
things were
But
created
who
by
was the
Him.
word given to? Who was the word given to?
Everybody.
Psalm
That's a lie.
19 and 20.
Psalm 147 and 19
And we, the Old Testament is part of the New
Jesus
Testament.
said He came to
Go ahead.
fulfill
Go
the
ahead.
law.
Go ahead.
I said Psalm
Go ahead.
40. Psalm
That's part of the
147.
Torah. Don't you so-called Jews?
He just contradicted
He just cut
himself.
himself.
He just cut himself just
We
now.
are delivered
Go ahead.
Psalm
The Bible said we're delivered from
147
the curse of the
19.
law.
Go on.
Who's the
He
we?
shows
Who are
everything.
we? Israelites.
Everybody.
No.
He showeth his word unto Jacob,
He showeth his word unto Jacob,
his statutes and his judgments unto
his
Israel.
statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Go
He
on.
hath not dealt so with any nation.
Has he changed? Has the Most High changed? Malachi 3:6. I changed
Those
not.
Gentiles
I
were
am the Lord
Israelites.
thy God.
Those Gentiles were Israelites.
Of course,
Those
so he was
Gentiles were
always
Israelites.
Because the Israelites only had the law.
He had not dealt so with any
That
nation.
includes you so-called Jews, you rats. So, you so-called Jews.
He so
Ezra Pound called you rats.